it's okay. Is it okay that as we kick off Child's Month this morning, that I speak with you, parents? Is it okay? And aunties, is it okay? No. I'm going to come at you this morning, and it might sound a little bit rough. I'm telling you from now, because when I was writing this to present this morning, several times I had to stop and confess and say, Lord, let me be this person that I'm going to be speaking about this morning. And so I want you to give me an ear this morning, and I want you to hear with the Spirit of God, because we are not raising children like how we used to before. The generation of us that we used to raise when our mothers and fathers used to raise us, that we can't use those same strategies with our children now. When we used to be, when our mothers and fathers used to look at us and give us one look, and we know what that means. When you look, give that one look to this generation, them look back at you like this. This is who you're talking to. And so this morning, I wanted to hear by the Spirit of God as He trains us how to win the minds of our children. There's a battlefield over the minds of our children, and we have to engage war. The devil is adamant that he wants to take them out. And so we have to be resilient and persistent to capture them for God. So let's talk a little bit about parenting. It is the best of jobs, but it is the most difficult of jobs. It can bring you the greatest joy, or it can bring you the greatest pain. There is nothing that is fulfilling and exciting as parenting, but there's also nothing that is more draining and exhausting as parenting. There's no era of your life that you can feel like a success when everything is going well. But there's no era of your life that will make you feel like a failure when everything is going wrong. Then, just when we think we have this parenting thing down packed, what happens is that our children enter into a different stage of life, and it's like we're going back at it all over again. Because we have to understand that the child that you train and grew at age 1 to 5, and the devils that you attacked at that age, when they reach to 6 and 10, is a whole different new level and a new devil that they're under. And when they reach 11 and 15, is a whole different attack. 19 to up to and above, yes. You see, Satan is relentless in pursuing them. And so we have to be relentless in praying for them. We have to ensure that our children are rooted, grounded, solid. And this requires us to be on your face before the Lord, because He is the author and the finisher of their faith. He's the one who wrote the book concerning them. You don't know His plans. I don't know His plans. He knows His plans. So we have to consult the author of their lives when we are dealing with them. The story is told about 2 steamboats. And they left the Mississippi River at the same time, and they were traveling to New Orleans. As they traveled side by side, the sailors of the vessel started to make remarks to each other. It's like they want to stir up a little competition. So they started to exchange some words. My boat faster than your boat. No, my boat not fast. And then some challenges were made, and a race began. One boat began to fall behind because it didn't have enough fuel. They had enough coal to take them for the journey. But because they are racing, you know, so it's going to take up a little bit more. You drivers know that. When you put the car in sport mode, it goes faster than when you're driving regular, right? Because you're burning up more gas. So because they're racing, they're burning up more gas. Now, one sailor had a bright idea. He decided to start to take the cargo that they were carrying and throw it into the oven to burn. When the other sailors realized that the cargo was burning and the boat was moving faster, they decided to throw everything in there. So they end up winning the race, but they lost the cargo that they were assigned to transport. So God has entrusted us with cargoes. Our children are special cargo. And our job is to see that they reach to their destination unharmed, untouched. Proverbs 14 verse 26 says, whoever fears the Lord has a secure fortress, and for their children it is a refuge. So the Bible portrays the family as the fortress. A fortress has boundaries, and it has the response, and you have you're safe and you're secure in your fortress. Therefore, it is a responsibility of the father and the mother to secure the boundaries of the fortress. It is a responsibility of you fathers and you mothers to secure your children in the fortress. Get involved. Get involved. Because our children are being influenced by others. Satan is out there to distract them. He begins to surround them with bad influences. He begins to do everything in his power to keep them away from good influences. And it can be very subtle. I have too much homework today. I can't come to church in the evening. I can't come to church today because I have a project that is not complete. Very subtly. He kicks them out of the presence of God. And guess what we parents say? What? So much homework? All right, see a woman do it. Instead of taking them into the house of the Lord, where they can learn that they can do all things through Christ who strengthens them. So the enemy is being very subtle. He's taking them out and giving them bad influence. And they get distracted. And I'm going to speak truth again. Sometimes they succumb. No lies. Because of what has been already spoken. When they go to school, they hear every day that Christianity is lame, Christianity is lame, Christianity is lame. But when they come home and they're looking for you to show them that it is not lame, we are missing, then they begin to believe that yes, it is lame. And so they begin to believe what the lies that their friends are out there telling them. And we are going to end up losing them if we don't snatch them back and by being present. So here is it. If you have found that you are in that place where you have lost your child to bad influences, guess what? All is not lost. We shall recover all. But it depends on your strategy. You have to have a strategy when you're recovering all. Hear me on this, parents. You can't go at them harsh. If they're in that state, you can't go at them harsh. Because if you go at them harsh, you're going to lose them. Another thing too, if you find that they're with some bad company and some friends, you can't go and snatch them up and say, come boy, come stay here, you're not going nowhere again. Or come girl, I'm going to lock you up in the house and not send you anywhere. Because if you begin to do that, if you begin to attack the friendship, I'm going to tell you it's not going to work out like you planned. Parents, I call on you this morning to rise up. I call on you this morning to put godly standards in place so that your children will know the attacks of the enemy. I call on you this morning to begin to guard their hearts. I call on you this morning to begin to guard their minds. I call on you this morning to begin to protect them, protect their eyes, protect their ears, protect their heart, protect them, protect them, protect them. Parents, don't be fine wondering. Don't be fine lackadaisical. Don't be fine lazy. Take your position. Rise up. Be the standard in your home. Do the things that God has called you to do. Do the things that God has said that you are supposed to do. Teach them the things that God told you to teach them. Show them the things that God showed them to teach them. Build them up in their minds. Set them up for success. Let them be able to stand on the word of God for themselves. Because when the devil come rushing in, he's supposed to find your child standing on the word. No more lies from the enemy. No more deception. We tear that down with the truth of God. We speak the truth constantly so that they can know what is truth and what is lie. They can identify that for themselves.
We show them love. We hug them. We kiss them. We let them know that they're loved and appreciated. We let them know that they're a special gift from God to us. They are our special cargo. And we are determined in our hearts that we are going to see them be who God has called them to be. If you find that you're struggling and you can't do the things that God has called you to do, if you find that your hands have become weary, if you find that you are just struggling and you can't do all that God has come to the altar. The Father is waiting here.